Hey everyone, this is my work job I created for our assignment on this chapter. It's called Shape Stack. And what I did was I used just a generic pencil box and some of the different manipulatives that we use in math for stacking, sorting, and things like that in my classroom. If you noticed, I went ahead and I labeled it with a picture and the name on the front, but I also made a corresponding one to use on their calendars so they could match what they're working on with the job that they're working on. When you look inside of it, what I did inside of the box was I lined the bottom of the box with some white paper just to give some color distinction between the different things. I found with the green manipulative and the green box, sometimes you can lose that, especially if you have a visually impaired child or someone that has issues with seeing color. But if you notice, there's a red, a yellow, green, and blue. Now they're not only different colors, but they're also different sizes, different shapes. From small all the way up to large. So in general, what you would do with the jobs, there's a couple of different things you could do with the jobs. You could work just on particularly, say, fine motor skills, taking the matching colors and stacking them on top of each category. So it could be a work job that maybe your OT would be happy with, especially if you got a child that's working on that kind of thing. You can work on color sorting. You could ask them to hand you a certain color, especially if you've got somebody with an AU and maybe an ID disability label for school that's really low in functioning. You could build up to the stacking and maybe work on classification for size or weight or color or anything like that. I don't really have a student that I made this particularly for in mind. What I did is I made it to fit several different types of students that we would have. Students from the very low functioning, nonverbal, up to the more independent, say pre-vocational, junior high kids, get ready to move to a high school program where they might start working on work skills. It's meant to be taught hands-on, not an independent task at first. What I did to create later as an independent work system is I expanded the visual instructions to have basically two steps, which are sorting by color and then stacking by size. Now obviously it's not very complicated, so it would be one of the earlier independent tasks that you would have a student do, but that's what I created. It's all self-contained, so when it's done it would all go back into this box and be put away for another day. Thanks.